Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I know you guys been tired of that other angle. I'm sorry, I apologize. There's gonna be one more video coming with that other angle that a lot of you are like, I can't see anything. But oops, oh well, I already recorded it. What do you guys want me to do? Oops. But this one is right, I was still in my beauty room in my home with this video. For a second I was confused. I thought I had uploaded it already, but I guess I didn't. So I'm just trying to upload all these videos and make sure they're saved on my iCloud and my Google Photos thing. So the only thing that sucks that I always turn off my Wi-Fi sometimes because it makes things run slower when I'm on Wi-Fi or certain Wi-Fis. So that's what happens sometimes when it doesn't upload to my backups. But I am going to do a soak off with this set. I don't know why I really wanted to do a soak off. Oh, I think I decided to do a soak off because I was switching monomers in this video. So obviously the base I had, I was using C&D, and I wanted to make sure that the whole base was with the same monomer and clear powder. So that's why I decided to do a soak off on this set. Yeah, that's just how I am. Just to see how long it lasts. It's so you guys, it's been a long time since I raved about a product. This Macart Pro has made my work even faster when it comes to clients. I don't know what it does to the acrylic. It's just super moldable. If you actually, like, I love to train myself with every time I switch a product because all products work differently. The setting time is a little much faster than I'm used to, but it's the typical monomer, you know, run around, if you get what I'm saying. Because I don't even know what I'm saying, but I love it. I am in love with it. I don't think I will be changing it anytime soon. So we'll see if I end up changing my mind. I'm still waiting. So I know everybody has seen that I've been asked about the clear powder, and some people, you know, did mention it. So when I went back to the site and looked for it again, it's always sold out. I've been checking like every 2 to 3 days and it's always saying sold out. SMH. What are we gonna do about that? So I guess whenever I catch it available, I will be getting it, but we'll see. The set that I am doing today, and sorry for the ums and the yes and the but when I have no clue what I'm going to talk about in this video. I just started recording. Maybe FYI, or not FYI, how you say it? TMI. I'm literally in the bathroom sitting on the toilet because this is the only time I will have today to get some private time, since it's me and Danny's day off. He's down there watching what is it called? Something dragons. Get some, I don't know, some dragon stuff that look like got fairies and sorcerers. I don't know what the hell he watching. So I came upstairs to use the restroom. I took a pee and I'm just sitting here now. Sorry, I should have never mentioned this in the video, but oh well. I get delirious and crazy like that where I don't filter myself. I don't believe in filtering myself anymore. But as you watch me remove this set, I want to tell you guys this little story because it just irritated me so bad. So I'm in this program, right? It's like a small business loan program. I've been in this program for 10 plus years now. It's really a low interest program that's here in the Bay Area. And I just been within this program for years. It's several women, all these women have businesses, whether they sell Tupperware, they're janitors, they sell clothing, beauty supplies, sell food, sell whatever. Like me, I have my nail business, my little nail salon. So these loans happen every 6 months, and they're like, I started off with $500. I don't want to tell you. Should I tell you how much I get now? Now I get $15K. So that's how every year I was able to invest in my business with, buying large amounts of hair product, nail product, how I started my online store. Most of my online store was actually more of my savings than the loan, but the loan helped buy more product every 6 months. So at this point, I'm debating whether to keep the loan or get rid of it, because back then I had a large business that made a lot of money, and my payments started getting, once I hit the 5K, payments are $630 a week. So that's why I'm always broke, you guys. That's why I always don't have extra money to mess around with, play around with, save. But this time around, I'm basically almost completely done with paying people off that let me borrow money so I can survive during COVID. That I have one person left, and it's $1,000. So I'm really debating whether to get this loan again and just keep it in the savings for emergencies, for extra products, to buy a bulk amount of products, because I'm telling everyone right now, I have not purchased supplies in months because of what I already had. A lot of stuff was stored in my dad's garage, like nail forms. I should never have to purchase nail forms ever again, at least for a few years, because I have bulk amounts of it, and that's why I am able to sell some of them, because I bet you I have more than 1,000 nail forms stored away. So I ended up putting them on my website for $12 if anyone wants to purchase. So yeah, that's basically basically where I was heading with the story. I was so upset yesterday, Friday, when we had our little group meetings, because in order for us to keep getting these loans, we have to continue. I've been in these meetings every Friday at 9 a.m. since COVID started. Because before, the meetings used to be in person. As soon as COVID started, we were able to switch to Zoom meetings so everybody can attend. There was a point in the group where people had to help someone make a payment. So all this money gathered, and then $89 was left. I was the center chief, quote unquote, the center chief at that moment. So they told me to be responsible for that leftover money. 4 or 5 years later, the money is needed. People ask me for the money. And I was just like, okay, here it is. Where do I send it to? Boom, sent. No. Oh yeah, a few years later after that, they asked me, where do we send the money to? I was no longer the center chief. They had picked someone else. So every 6 months every year they choose a new one. So I'm just a regular member now and not the center chief. And they asked for the money. And I'm like, I never got the money back, because I said that I don't want to be responsible for it anymore, especially because I'm no longer the center chief. And girls, everybody in the group started being like, I remember she did send the money back, like confidently, knowing me. Like everyone says I'm a sweet person. No one messes with me like that, or I don't mess with no one like that. So why would people pick on me just because I don't speak up all the time? I just, present myself in the meetings, say I'm here, say the slogan, and hear everybody out. I'm just there to how do you say it, complete, or just I'm there to do my duties, basically, you know, of presenting myself to the meetings every Friday at 9 a.m. So people were so confident, you guys. I'm over here arguing with the girl, like, she was like, I sent you back the money, with so much confidence, and I'm like, no, you did not. I told you guys I did not want to be responsible for the money at all anymore. And girls, they just started going off of me, all of them, about, no, I remember she sent it back. How the fuck are you gonna know that you sent it? She sent it back. She did not send it back. So guess what I did? Transactions don't lie. I went through all my Zelle transactions. I went through all Venmo, Cash App. Things get recorded. Any money transaction you cannot delete it unless it's pending. So I went, screen recorded everything, and sent it. I want you guys to find her name and phone number in any of these transactions, because I did not get or receive any of that money, and I'm not going to give you guys any of my money because I'm 100% sure of what was said that day in the meeting. Girls, why the next day I text the office, the manager, the one in charge of our group, and told them the whole story. And I'm like, I'm 100% like, you're not gonna, like, I'm really 100% sure. I don't play with people's money or my money. No one's time, no one's anything. And for everyone in the group to just go against me just because I'm one of the youngest ones, they're all older women. They're in their 50s, 60s. I'm over here still in my 30s. For them to treat me like that? Oh, hell no. I've been in these fucking meetings for 10 plus years, and this is how you guys are gonna treat me? I've never been like, I mean, I've been late. I've missed some, but I've never missed my payment for it to affect the group. And if I wasn't gonna be able to log on, I would notify them. So, you know, it pissed me off, and I started getting ghetto on these ladies, you guys. Like, no. I ended up hanging up the Zoom meeting. Didn't even, oh my God, I felt so bad. But I was like, in my head, I'm like, I am 100%, I am confident that money was not sent back to me. I was so confident. And then guess what? The next day I get, because we all have a WhatsApp group thing. She sends a message apologizing about how the money was actually used for one of the members that passed away like 2-3 years ago to buy a floral arrangement. And it was all recorded in the chat. So I apologize for my aggressive behavior, my aggressive response, but I was like, I felt like my character was being attacked. I was 100% sure, and everybody in the group sounded 100% sure. And in my head, how the hell do they know what your hands and the eyes see and do? For them to feel that confident that you sent the payment when I said in the group, I will not and do not want to be responsible. Girls, I was so irritated. I've never been out of character like that, and I was responding so, not like ghetto, but being really assertive and aggressive. Like, no, I am 100% sure you did not send me that money. Oh my God, people were shocked. But oh my God, I was so upset. Oh my God, little Lucy being mad like that. That's not me. Okay, but yeah, let's get back to these nails that are coming on. Like I said, I've been on a mean green streak, you guys, that I just been doing these green nails. So the nails that are coming to you are, I always say this about all my nails, that I fucking love my nails. But these green ones, I used jelly polish, I used glitter, I used chunky glitter, I used mattes, I used eyeshadow, I used chrome, I used 3D, some bling. Bought these brand new nail tips from, I want to believe, Amazon. Oh, because I was looking for some 4XLs. I haven't done my nails this long in a while, so I was excited. And I was like, oh my God. So this ring finger on my right hand, I remember telling you guys that Roy bit me. So it was purple in this video. Like, I don't know if you guys were able to get a glimpse of that finger, but it looked all purple in the middle. So then last week or 2 weeks ago, I heard it again when I was moving into the new suite. So I guess it's slit, like cracked on the side. So I already removed my nails again. I did put a nail on it, even though I shouldn't have, but I know that nail is gonna separate in like a week or two, depending on my growth. But in a week or two, I for sure know my ring finger is gonna detach from the nail bed, because the whole center is. So when I heard it again, what happened was that it caused a crack, and that crack let all that stuff under the nail come out. So it was like a yellow liquid. Sorry, TMI. But it was painful for a few days because I was just like, oh my god, my finger was swollen. But it's a little healed now. No pain, nothing. It does feel weird when I pick up stuff. So I didn't listen. I still put a nail on it. I just, you guys, there's so much controversial. Is it controversial or controversial things about working on damaged nails? But let me tell you this. A lot of people don't know this about acrylic. Acrylic was designed to beautify things like nails to look aesthetically better. That's where I get upset when people are mad that people are covering funguses with acrylics, people are covering cracked, damaged nails with acrylics. Yes, that's what the acrylic is meant to do, is to beautify the hands and feet. That's what a cosmetology is licensed to do, right? And in my head, I'm like, people wear shoes anyways and cover that fungus with the shoes and the socks and the sweat. I understand it's the same thing with acrylics. But usually, I congratulate those people that do toes that actually give the clients not just information, but some type of fungal remedy product. You know what I'm saying? Something that you can get over the counter. If it's gonna help the fungus, here, apply this every other day, because you are allowed to give and recommend products to clients if you are a licensed cosmetologist. Cosmetology has to deal with the nails, nails, skin, hair, all of that. Cosmetologists can do pedicures, manicures, hair color, waxing, facials, lashes. We're licensed to provide services for everything. The only thing that sucks though about a lot of these like toe BBL girls is that they're doing them too thick, that I don't know if they know how fungus spreads. That's the only thing, you guys. When we go to beauty school, they teach us how not to spread certain things, how not to spread funguses, how not to spread infections, whatever, cross-contamination. That's why you're supposed to wash your hands before and after clients, whether you already washed your hands before or after, you have to rewash them again. All disposables need to be thrown away. All tools need to have their clean receptacle and their dirty receptacle bin. Everything needs to be labeled correctly. Let me rephrase that again. Correctly, because I said it, corrected myself. But I'm telling you, I work at a beauty school. I've worked at salons. I worked in my own salon, and I've passed, you guys. Okay, the first 3 times Stapler visited the shop I worked at, 1 time, and then twice at my salon, I passed. The only thing I got fined for in the first salon I worked at was because telling you, sometimes these like state board people are fucked up. That day I had went to Walmart and purchased a lot of little plastic bins with lids and bought stickers to label shit. When she showed up, you're supposed to get up, give your ID, and they, match the ID to your license, and then they start opening shit. They're not gonna ask you. They can't ask you to open anything. The drawers, closets, anything that's inside the salon, they can open, take pictures, and record whatever they gotta record. So I got fined, like, I want to say $25 for things that was labeled wrong. So imagine, I was so irritated because I'm like, well, you can see what's in the bins without opening the bins. And she was like, I don't know what's in there. It's not labeled. I was like, oh, that bitch. She could clearly see that there's carbides in there. But then in my head, I'm like, oh, probably she means like, I don't know if they're dirty. I don't know if they're clean. So things have to say clean, new, soiled. That's what they have to say. If it's cotton swabs, wipes, wax sticks, it all has to say new. If they're tools, it has to say clean or soiled. You know what I'm saying? You should know what I'm saying. So yeah, so now that I'm in this new suite, I have to relabel everything. I mean, something's already labeled, but I do have to label all my combs, brushes, all that stuff. So I haven't done it. I need to do it ASAP because I'm already in a public establishment. So yeah. What else? What were we talking? Weren't we just talking about my nails? But yeah, I don't know. I think I already said what I had to say. I had tried my best to not speed everything up too fast, just because the video was really long. I had to cut it down to an hour because I tried to I think I recorded almost everything, and I did 3D work, and you guys know when I do my nails, I take my time. So don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and listen to these Latin vibes. Ooh, hope you guys like the music. I don't care anymore, you guys, if people start complaining how much I repeat the song, or that it's the same song throughout the whole video. I want them to edit videos. Editing a video ain't easy, okay? And I'm not about to sit here and satisfy every single being. Okay, bye. See ya. Hope you guys. I got an attitude today. I need a coffee. I need to get to cleaning. I need a shower. So probably that's why I'm grumpy this morning. I've been having this aggressiveness of me. Okay, you guys. Bye. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe once again.